We talk a lot about freedom, but what does it really mean today? Freedom isn't just about where you live. It's about what you can actually do when you need to. Can you move your money when you need to? Can you help someone instantly? Can you make financial decisions without asking for permission from a bank or waiting for business hours? Because if your money is frozen, delayed, or blocked, how free are you really? In 2025, we're seeing a shift in how people think about financial freedom. It's becoming more about access. Access to your funds, access to options, access to action when it matters most. Traditional banking has its limitations. Closed branches on weekends. We're reviewing your transaction messages. International transfers that take days. Account freezes that happen without warning. This is where digital assets come into the conversation. Not because people want to escape the traditional system entirely, but because they want options that move at the speed of their lives. The crypto space has evolved significantly. We now have regulated exchanges, digital dollar equivalents, and ways to convert between traditional and digital assets. The regulatory landscape is becoming clearer too, with President Trump's executive order in January 2025 establishing a working group on digital asset markets, and the SEC creating its own crypto task force to develop clearer frameworks. When we look at platforms like CEX.IO, they represent this shift toward accessible finance, the ability to hold digital equivalents of traditional currencies, send money globally without the traditional banking delays, convert between different assets when you choose to, not when your bank decides to process it. But this isn't just about convenience, it's about having options during uncertain times. When traditional systems face disruptions, having alternative ways to access and move your money becomes valuable. The regulatory environment is adapting too. The European Union's MiCA regulation provides a comprehensive framework for crypto assets. In the US, exchanges now follow strict anti-money laundering and know-your-customer requirements, making the space more secure and compliant. Think about it this way. Your smartphone gives you multiple ways to communicate: calls, texts, emails, video chats. Similarly, having multiple ways to store and move value gives you financial resilience. This doesn't mean replacing traditional banking entirely. It means having a more complete financial toolkit, one that works across borders, across time zones, and across different economic conditions. The technology has matured, the regulations are catching up, and people are beginning to understand that financial freedom in 2025 looks different than it did even 5 years ago. It's not about having everything, it's about being able to act when it matters. Whether that's helping family abroad, making time-sensitive investments, or simply having peace of mind that your financial options aren't limited by banking hours. As we move forward, the conversation isn't whether digital assets will be part of our financial lives. The conversation is about how we integrate them responsibly into our existing financial strategies. Understanding these options, staying informed about regulations, and making educated decisions about your own financial freedom. That's what matters in 2025. Join us and reach your next crypto level.